Welcome to another edition of Insights into College Admissions. This is your host here, Jean from New Educational Consulting. Today I'm featuring the University of Roosevelt from the Netherlands, right? Denise. And I have with me Denise. She is the coordinator, Global Student Recruitment and Admissions. Denise, please tell the audience a little bit about yourself, your background, and the work that you do for the university, for the college.
Mm-hmm. Sure. So my name is Denise, indeed, and thank you so much for having me. At UCR, I work as the coordinator for Global Student Recruitment and Admissions, and I've been here for almost 9 years now. And in my day-to-day, I'm responsible for two processes at the college. On the one hand, it's outreach. It's working with students and families and schools around the world, both here in the Netherlands, but also abroad, as they prepare for their university applications and their university choices. And then I'm also overseeing the entire admissions process for all of our incoming bachelor students.
Wow, you seem to be a pretty busy lady. That's a lot of work, I know.
Yes, but it's a lot of fun too.
Yeah, I know it's a good time management. That's what I'd say to that, because I did work on that side of the desk. It can be very stressful.
It can be, yes.
Mm. So Denise, tell me a little bit about, since I know Roosevelt College, it's very popular among students. So please tell me 3 things that stands out that students who are looking for, to study at your institution that will really attract them there.
Right. There's a couple of things indeed, but first and foremost, we offer a traditional liberal arts and science education, which is not very common in Europe. So here, within 3 years, you can compose your own curriculum, so you can actually have a combination of different academic fields exactly as you see it fit for your purposes. So we have students combining cognitive science and psychology with robotics because they're interested in artificial intelligence. We have students combining chemistry with antiquity because they're interested to see how they can use chemical reactions and chemical processes to look at ancient paintings or ancient, anything that has to do with archaeology, basically. So it's a very flexible curriculum, which is first and foremost important, I think. Then second of all, what's quite important for students to realize is that we're a very small scale school, but a highly international school. So we only have 600 students. It's really quite small, but over 60% of students are international, and they really form this nice community. So coming to University College Roosevelt is not just about that academic curriculum, which is great and it's very flexible, but it's also about becoming part of something and wanting to be part of that academic community, which is also a very social community. So students who love that aspect, who love learning from one another, whether it's in a classroom environment or outside a classroom environment, this is a wonderful space. And then finally, what is also important, and is also not very common in the Netherlands, is that we are a residential college. So we provide campus housing for all of our students for the duration of their program. And that's, of course, also to facilitate that community aspect of everything. So we're based in Middelburg, which is a smaller town in the southwest of the country. So Belgium border and the beach, that's where we are. And students all live here for the duration of their program. So those would be the 3 things that for me kind of make this a special place, the combination of the 3 anyway. So the flexibility of the curriculum, the being part of an international community, and living on campus and having that campus lifestyle in Europe, and also for European fees, of course.
Oh, that's a great thing, because I know one of the things, especially with the Netherlands, is the housing situation for students. But the description you just gave me now, it's makes University College Roosevelt as a very needed community where students, when they come, they feel part of that environment, and then they can blossom there. That's great. Because especially I know how difficult it is for some students, even after being accepted, to find housing to stay there, that's a huge plus for students being at your institution.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So now, since your school is it's a residential college, it's very specialized for the bright and the brighter students. So
Mhm.
tell me then, what is the most important factor for a student to succeed at your institution?
Mhm. It's a certain sense of maturity and a certain sense of wonderment is what I usually call it. I mean, the idea of being able to compose a curriculum is great, but it's not a candy store situation. You do have to come out with a degree that's ultimately worth something. So yes, there's choice, but you have to have a level of maturity to make that kind of choice and to ultimately decide on what you want. It's not cookie cutter, it's not set out for you. So you need to want that. And then obviously a sort of, as I said, a sort of wonderment, this really a curiosity in life, not just academic curiosity. Yes, of course, that's important. We're an academic, research heavy institution, but also just the seeing an opportunity to learn and to grow in every interaction you have with someone else. I think that those two components will help students to be successful in the kind of environment that we provide.
So at least students have to be curious themselves and be open-minded to,
Yes.
I guess, culture. And because you said the campus is small, though, there are 60% of the student population being international students. That's quite a huge number for such small
Yes.
school. Yeah, so that's a great community, though.
Mhm.
So I know you're busy. I'm not gonna hold you up too long. So Denise, many thanks for taking time out of your busy schedule to speak with me today. I wish to follow up with you and find
Mhm.
out what are the new trends for this admission cycle, because I know the admission cycle, just ended.
Mhm. It
But
did.
you guys are you on a rollover basis?
Yes.
Okay, so it's already started again.
We're getting ready, yes, because we also have a spring intake. So working on that.
Thanks again, Denise, for coming.
Thank you so
Did,
much.
did you stumble upon this video by accident and liked it? Then follow my YouTube channel, Louis Educational Consulting. There you will find compiled a list of global colleges and universities that I've interviewed. And the aim of that is to help you understand the college admissions landscape. If you still feel daunted by its complexity, just check my website, louisedconsulting.com. Once there, you will find options to call or schedule an appointment. The main number is +1 855 206 8950. Check again soon for another edition of Insights into College Admissions.